Previously on the pitch, the contestants met with Mr. Gopalakrishnan, Executive Director Tata Sons, and he gave each of them individual tasks on globalizing the Tata brand, diversification and globalization of the Tata Group business, developing leadership for the Tata Group, and what does it take for Tata to be a global force as a brand and as a business in the next 25 years. Whose EQ will match their IQ and who will fail to deliver?
Today's business icon was Mr. R. Gopalakrishnan from the Tata Group. He gave us 4 different tasks. There were 4 of us left, and each one of us got a topic to make a presentation to him on. All the topics were broadly revolving around the Tata brand and the Tata leadership and so on and so forth.
The task was to present ideas for the different things, but mine happened to be the growth of the Tata brand and business globally for the next 25 years. So certainly a broad topic, and a lot of things could be done within that topic.
The topic was like globalization and diversification of Tata House businesses. So how do you solidify or how do you strengthen the Tata's global footprint?
My topic was globalizing the Tata brand.
The question given to me was to make a presentation on building leadership for the entire Tata Group and what would be the specific ideas that are required to ensure that the leadership pipeline for Tata is achieved.
The strategy, focusing on knowledge sharing internally and externally, and how Tata can invest to really capitalize on knowledge that's created by third parties, and what the definition of employee is, what the definition of production is from Tata's perspective. And also, thirdly, focusing on community, really leveraging what they've done in past projects and how to really focus and streamline their community-based businesses and CSR efforts.
My strategy mainly was like these, when you do an acquisition or when you go international, it's no more just a financial decision or a demand supply gap or a technological kind of initiative. So my framework was, I built a framework where whatever acquisition Tata has done so far, where whatever ways Tata has gone into foreign countries, build a framework from there, test it in the current things what Tata is doing, and then suggest a road ahead.
Strategy was to come up with new innovative ideas which a person would not come across in say the general working of the Tata Group.
It was one of those tasks that you really cannot go prepared for. You really don't know what to expect at the other side of the table. So I just went with what I thought were practical, feasible ideas that I had come across and put it together. It was quite a concise presentation.
Work on the presentation involved quite a bit of rushed research and familiarizing myself with the international presence today and some of the different businesses and where the strengths lie relative to other companies in the market, and then just brainstorming around what that meant for a future strategy, especially put in context of global trends.
Since the time was less, I decided to have a framework from which Tata can use. What I wanted was Tata should not have a random approach where they meet success or failure. Instead, wanted to learn from whatever they have done in past, their acquisitions, and just drive a framework and basically try to guide the future.
Suppose your comic book company is going to be very successful, and I hope it is.
Yes.
In 10 years' time, somebody says this business is going down the tube because Shreyas Srinivas won't get out of the way. What would you say? Are you a management school graduate?
I haven't passed out yet. I'm still studying in college.
Ah, okay.